if 10 years ago you thought about starting a space business, it was just unthinkable, right? Because you had to be a space agency of a government or a country, and you had to build everything from scratch, right? You had to build your ground stations and the network and the dishes, and rockets were super limited, and you had to build every single little piece that's going to go into your satellite to take it up. Now it's quite different. I mean, over the last 7 years, I would say, there's an entire ecosystem built around space. And I think majority of the public hear about SpaceX, which is fantastic, but there's so many companies that are attacking and grabbing different parts of the supply chain, whether it's companies trying to build just pieces and parts that goes into the satellite, whether it's companies that are building dishes that then allows these satellite companies to receive data, whether it's companies that are doing storage or analytics, or companies like us who are building the satellite and the payload itself. There are so many commercial companies out there where now as a commercial provider, you can come in and you can specialize on just one piece without really needing to build everything else around it. And that's creating this sort of massive movement that we're seeing on entrepreneurs jumping on the space opportunities. And you couple that with the fact that space has been traditionally in hands of governments and these agencies who are extremely risk averse. And as a result, there are technologies that just never made it to that sort of side of the fence. We have some customers, we have some competitors. If you want to order imagery from them, you have to fax them. Like you have to physically have a fax in 2019 and be able to fax them to get an image, right? And so the opportunity to do 1,000x improvement, as it happened already in software, hasn't happened yet in space.